Hello everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark. So I am feeling more confident today. Let us go ahead and work our way home. We're gonna get out of here. The weather is so nice. How can we risk having to come back? But we'll see. The climb might be too tricky for us. Like, I know we'll be able to get down, but we're gonna have to come back up again. And that's gonna be more tricky. Have I never looked in here? I don't think I have. But there's nothing there. Wolves out that way. Up near that shack. Hopefully not in the park. We might end up having to stay overnight in the garage there. The gas station. Hopefully not, but let's keep it in mind. That'll be our fallback. We have our bedroll, yeah. Okay. Well, no. First fallback is the gas station. Second fallback... Well, maybe second fallback is the gas station. First fallback will be that little lodge right next to the way down. But if I just keep chugging this coffee, I think we'll be able to get up. And then we can sleep in the cave. So I feel pretty good about this. I feel like we've covered this area really well. Everywhere I knew there was a thing I went to, and I found many places I didn't know about. Eventually we might come back here, when we're much better off, in order to get to Hushed River Valley. But, as is, I'm quite content. Wonder if we've looked in here. I bet we have. Yep. I'm still a little bitter about losing those fingers, but we're walking away with some good things. I think we might have interrupted those two rabbits. I feel a little bad. They looked like they were suspiciously synchronized. More coffee. I wonder if you have enough coffee you could just never sleep. Because it does it restores a little fatigue. Like if you were to use cheats or something to spawn in like 50 or 60 things of coffee, could you just go for 10 days without sleeping? Oh, look, there's some maple right here. Should I get them? I guess. We're overburdened now. I guess we can drop some water. We did leave some water in there, so we have a fallback if we need it.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Like, how over are we? I'm not over. Why is it saying I was? Let's go. We're gonna have trouble coming back up, though. Maybe they'll be kind and let me sleep a little bit here outside? That seems like a bad idea. We'll probably just drop stuff. Things that we can really do without when it comes down to it. I have my nice bow with 6 arrows now. I think we came in here with 2, so either 2 or 3, I forget. So we're ahead. And we came in with no rifle rounds, and we are leaving with a rifle that has 3 rounds. Right? Yeah. Thank you, Pointy Tree. I know where I'm going. Is that a cave? Right there? It is! Let's go check it out. So that's how they deal with people potentially coming down one rope and not being able to get in the other. Makes sense. It's a well-equipped cave also, with tons of stuff in it.
Probably useful.
And a bedroll even. They really aren't taking chances with you having screwed this up. Here, I'm gonna try to sleep for a little bit. This might be a little risky if we end up getting into a storm. But I just don't want to leave stuff behind. And the weather's so nice now, surely it won't go bad in just a few hours. Haha, haha. We'll see. It's still good. And now we have full weight capacity. And our cabin fever isn't getting that much worse. Yeah. So we're bringing about as much as we can. I guess I could have brought that one other hide that I had left behind. Okay, there's a rabbit, so probably no wolves. No ledge. It's actually kind of short, though. It's not much of a climb. I forgot. It's the one we just came down that's the longer one. All right. Well, so long, Mountain Town, or whatever it's called. Milton Basin, Milton Surrounds. I don't know. I technically planned to come back here to get to House River Valley, but in truth, oh, Aurora, how appropriate for our last sight of the place. In truth, I don't expect to ever see it again. I think we'll die before we get to the point where I want to come back. But who knows? Maybe things will go well for us. Oh, I'm certain I'll see it again, because I'm gonna, play the game. But this character will not. Now, unfortunately, the cave does count as being indoors, so it is going to be increasing our, what am I saying? Our cabin fever risk. So we don't want to linger. We just want to get straight across, and then find some. Maybe we'll go live on the lake for a bit. I could see that. Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe we'll see if the moose is still around, but I don't believe it will be. It's been, what, 15 days since we saw the moose in Mystery Lake? It's not there. Look at that, that's beautiful. So our cabin fever risk is 26%. Are we gonna get... I think this is a cave, right? Oh, but it apparently is affected by the Aurora. It's this lovely green color now. No, we can't see anything. We'll have to... travel like this. It is almost midnight. I'm trying to think, what do I have in Trapper's Homestead right now? I think like almost nothing. Like we didn't spend any time there.
I wonder if I can drop
We might have dropped some water off, but not food, I'm sure. I think we'll just make straight for the camp office. Then we'll drop the hides. Well, there's a thought. Maybe we'll drop the hide. Well, no, we can craft in the camp office. We'll see if we left anything behind at Trapper's, and then bring it with us. Here, more coffee. We are resigned to not getting any sleep today. We will stay awake all night. Maybe I turned that off too fast. Oops. Weird seam in the ground there. Did I get turned around? I feel like we're going back the way we came, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Excuse me. I knocked my my headset. Yep. There's Trapper's. All lit up for some reason. It's still in Aurora. That's why it's all lit up. That makes sense. So Auroras must be region-wide. No reason why they wouldn't be, except for, coding reasons. So here is a thought. There is often a bear in this area, and we do have 3 shots. Maybe we should wait till we get our gun cleaned a bit. But I would love to get that second bear skin curing while we spend time outside. All right. Just real quick, let's see what we have. We left some birch, some wood.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Yeah, we're not touching that. A rifle cleaning kit, that's what I want. And a ton of stuff in here, but nothing we can do without. Nothing we can't do without, I mean. Yeah. Let's bring the fuel. We're going through it a lot. So it is a bit of a concern that it is a Aurora. Makes the animals more hostile. Is that the bear? That's the bear. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna do something stupid again. Pulls out his rifle. But how can I not? We have a place to retreat to right here. Here, can you repair this just a little bit while we wait? It's like skizzing out. So there's a trick where you just put something down. I went for it. Give me that at least. Okay. That's really bad. Yeah. Do we only have one more shot? Oh. Oh, I bet when we had to unjam it, we lost the round that was in it. Well, that's not good at all. So we have an unloaded gun right now. And there's an angry wolf outside. Or angry bear outside. It's right there. I think. Nope, it went down again. Well. No headshot, but... Oh, never mind. Never mind at all. Perfect. But we can't keep on losing those. Okay. Ghost bear. Because the Aurora. Alright, let's just get that hide. And maybe a bit of the gut. Like, why would I take a bit of the gut? Why not just take all of it? If you're gonna take any of it, take all of it. Oh well. Too late now. No, you're fine. Coffee. But we are very stinky right now. We have tons of guts on us. What's our risk? 31. It's going up because we're spending time in there. And we're gonna need to find a place to sleep. And this is not a good time to find a place to sleep outside. Alright, drop these things. Now we definitely are going to come back to this place at one point so we can leave stuff here. One shell left. Or, round. One round left. Okay. That's it. We're not going to go inside for the next few days. It's too risky. What are we at? We're at 32. That's not that bad. We didn't go up that much. We shouldn't be stinky at all. No. The weather's picking up, unfortunately. I'm gonna go out with this out, because if a wolf comes at us, I don't think we, I don't want to accidentally pull out the gun. I don't really want to try to fire the gun because it's jammed like 7 times, well, 3 times in the last few attempts to shoot. But that was terrifying. I shot it. I tried to shoot again. Jammed. Reload. Drop two of those things. Anyway. But yeah, bear. You know, I could probably go that way because we know the bear isn't there anymore. But oh well. Let's just get going. This is so slow. But I don't want to drop anything I have. Now we can see these cairns again. Fortune favors the prepared mind. Oh. Oh, it's coming. Oh, they're both coming. Oh my. I didn't even see the one that was close to us. You know what? Let's try to shoot with the rifle. We might be able to scare the other one away. Look at them. They're all glowy green. If I had a flashlight, we could just scare them away. But I don't. Is this a friend? It is. One I haven't gone yet. I thought we'd explored this place pretty well. And a birch. But I don't think we can deal with you. Sorry. We'll get you another time. Darn it. I think there's only one, so I'm feeling more confident in our bow skills. Where are you? Should we go for it? Because I know there might be more over there, and I don't want to run into more. It doesn't seem to be leashing. Yeah, he's just keeps coming. Oh, I don't want to fight a wolf during the Aurora. We don't always get what we want. Missed. That's even worse. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my, it was so aggressive. What do we got? We have infection risk, sprained wrist. Should have taken the shot with the rifle. It would have scared him away, even though we missed. Stupid Aurora. Finish up! I should have just stayed in the cave. Except for we've got cabin fever. There's some flashing lights. That will scare him away. If they come that close. We should have just kept on charging. Got to the flashing lights. Sorry, I'm being whiny. I apologize. Should have. Why not? Doesn't matter what I should have done. All that matters is what I did. In this case, I did not do it right. There's Forlorn Muskeg right there. So I'm not quite sure how it works, the whole they're being afraid of the light thing. Do we just run until we get into a patch and then sit there? Or do we have to make them run through a patch? I don't know. I really don't want to get in a struggle again, not when we're in low condition. Oh dear. No, this one's just... okay. If the Aurora wants to go away, I am 100% in favor of that. Interesting. So the sound, the music of the Aurora has this kind of background surround to it, and it sounds a lot like the sound of the electricity.
Oh, just lay down and have a little sleep.
Yeah, now we're losing condition even more. Do we have any more coffee? No. Okay. I hear that? That bit? That's what electricity sounds like. I forget it's like some number of hertz that our electricity runs on. Oh, morning. Arriving. Sounded like they're back there. Now, with my luck, they're all going to be on the lake where we need to go. 32%. I think it sits at 32% until you have enough time outside just to make it completely go away. Maybe? I don't know. The game is having trouble deciding what the proper music should be. I think we've already been out here during an Aurora, and we read things. I don't really want to go inside and check. I guess I should be happy that the weather's been so forgiving during this time of trouble. Hey, is this still good? No, it's raw. Looks like the Aurora is ending. I'm not seeing flashing lights anymore. I mean, it looks like it's still in the sky, but it doesn't seem to be having the Aurora effect on the world. That was kind of reckless going for the bear. Oh well. There's a deer over there we could bring down if this food is all gone bad. But we can just fish more up. I could use some tea. I think we don't have any. We made a bunch up and we left it all in our fridge back in Milton. There's the Aurora gone. Yeah, it's still decent. Why do we have so many tiny pieces? Maybe the... Okay, no, that's a big one. I don't know. We must have just left a few of them around. But yeah, we're almost out of food. We'll have to cook up a bunch more. We don't have wood. Okay. Let's just sleep for like a little bit, and then we'll go get some wood. I don't like that there's no door. Maybe we'll check the other ones to see if any of them have a door. No, just go with what we have. Let's find some wood back at the camp office. We can drop some stuff. We don't need to carry all this heavy things. What do I have that's so heavy? All this. Oh, I brought wood with me. What am I thinking? Yeah. Well, while the weather's good, let's just sleep some more before we use up our fire. Like, we don't need the fire to sleep yet. Okay. So I want to check this over there. This fishing hut over there to see if it's got a door. I know that one doesn't. I know we never actually got in that house because there were wolves. There's a deer there. But we don't need that deer. There's the bear. And it looks like there is a door on that one. But bear. I don't know. What do you think? I'm thinking let's go for it. So we'll need our bedroll. I don't know why I left it behind.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, you always complain. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna swing a little wide to see if we can avoid the bear. Which is either right on the other side of that ridge or on the ridge. Doesn't seem like there's any wolves around. So that's convenient. But we certainly don't have what we need to take down a bear. It's possible to one-shot them if you get a good shot to the head, I think, and it crits. But, I don't think I want to risk that on our rifle that jams every other time. Okay, he moved on that way. He's closer to the cabin now. Huh. Let's go there first. That little house back there, I mean. I know we didn't check that out yet. Well, maybe we shouldn't. We shouldn't interrupt our outdoors time. So no, forget that. We're just gonna get in there. And if we can get in there before the bear gets mad at us, we'll be safe. He can't come in after us. But he's going awfully close to it. It's making me nervous. The door is on our side, at least. So we did use a bandage. We'll need to replace that. Okay, we're fine. He's gonna turn straight toward us in a moment. Should we dare go for a third bear? I think not. Oh hey, skill mag. Now we have a door on all, we have walls on all sides, so we will definitely not have our fire blown out by wind. It might be a little tricky to replenish if we need it. How close are we to the next tier of ice fishing? Not really. But technically we don't really need a lot of food right now. And it's warm enough we don't need the fire, so we can just read for a bit. Being in here still counts as outside. Look at that, we're still 61 in here, even when it's all windy out. I'm a little worried about sleeping in this without a fire going. So let's go ahead and start it up.
Come on, little fire.
Come on. Okay. That'll go for 6 hours. Might as well start cooking things up. Oh, weather's changing. It's an Aurora. Again? Back-to-back Auroras? Well. How much time we got on this? 1 hour. Useful, that. I think we can fish. It'll be okay.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Because it takes longer for it to go bad. To burn. Now that we have skill.
I need to find a place to rest.
Wind picking up again. We're going to literally ignite in here. But that's fine. Yeah, the fish are just not biting very well. There, we can read for an hour. We might be too tired.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope, we're too tired.
I'm so tired. Just lay down my shirt.
Oh my god. Next time its head comes in, we're gonna take it. Did it die? No, it ran. Okay. Why did that happen? Oh, because I'm holding a fish. Okay. Well, maybe it'll come back. It took my arrow. Five hours on this left. Let's go ahead and sleep. And then maybe go out and try to find some more. No, it sounds like it's gonna be bad weather. It's a blizzard. Great! I just love being stuck in here with no fire and it being a blizzard. Oh, we got rid of our cabin fever. I didn't even notice. Go ahead, make some water. We're not going anywhere, so. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the fish and see if we can pull the bear back. I would love to kill a bear. Okay. Come on, bear. Show up and talk to me. Or come and see me. Oh. Okay. Nope, it doesn't seem to want to come back. Oh, the thing went out. Oh. Okay. Let's go look for wood. Hope the bear's forgiving. Is that? Is that a dead bear? What is that? That's a dead bear. Oh, nice. I guess we shot him in the face and he just took him a while to bleed out. Very nice. Got a friend over there, perhaps? Wow. We brought down a bear with a single arrow to the face at point blank range. It was a little silly. We can't quarter it. It's too frozen. It must have been out there for more than a day. Do you have my arrow? Nah, probably it's embedded inside it or something. Look at those eyes. They look weird. Oh. There goes our visibility. Looks like it might be coming back a little. Anyway. Let's... well, let's see. Let's get the hide off.
Huh. I think I need to lay down.
And then start pulling off meat? Just for the carcass harvesting skill? 6 hours to do it? Oh my god. We're not going to spend that time. Let's spend 2 hours on it.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load.
Then we need to drop this all really quickly before every single wolf in the world comes and gets us. That was a sketchy bear kill, I have to say. So, should I risk sleeping out here? I kind of want to. Let's get that cabin fever thing really reset. Like, solidly reset. We've already spent about a day and a half out, I think. If not longer. Like, we have a fallback. If we run into trouble, we can run straight there. And, it's got, like, a bed in there.
I'm so tired.
That was a sketchy bear kill. No, it must have been 3 days now. Because we had, we were running around on an Aurora. And then we came here and we said, oh, look, it's another Aurora. And now today, it is not an Aurora. So, we've been out for quite a while. Yep, short bursts. It's nice outside still. I'm gonna keep staring at that every single day and cursing myself. Is it another Aurora? No, it's just some curious music. Here, keep sleeping. I probably should get this curing, but like I said, it matters when the second bear pelt is cured. We already have 2 curing, so there's really no reason to bother. Here, let's take it and drop it here, so we can get our pot back. If we just if we leave it completely fresh until we get a 4th bear, it won't matter. Unless we want to use it to repair whatever we build with the first 2. Which I kind of don't. That would be a negative outcome. Yeah. Why am I so heavy? The bear pelt. Yeah, that put us over. Let's stay here for a little bit. I'm not that scared. We'll go ahead and read. We're probably pretty close to that achievement, not achievement, like a feat for researching enough, where from then on research does better. Or actually no, not from then on. It's for other people. For the next person you start, research does better. It has a greater effect. Maybe. So we don't have any wood here. Like, we have some sticks, but we effectively don't have any wood here. That's the raw one. Let's not mix that one up. Huh. Must be a... Whoa! Hey! Like I was saying. I must have had a premonition. So, where do I see that? Oh, we should have gotten the camp office. We have not gotten that one. Otherwise, it would be up. Badges. Yeah. From now on, you gain 10% more benefit from each completely researched book. How far are we on other things? We need to spend more days outside. This is like across all of my playthroughs. So, I have not survived 500 days. Nowhere near. Oh, we haven't done any fires at all. We've sprinted a bit. And we really haven't traveled that much. Only 600 miles. You know, that's nothing. It sometimes feels that way, you know? Okay. So more research. But I was saying, it's like night, but we're still able to research, so it must be clear. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah. Nice moonlight. We could repair clothes and things too, probably. Keep it small, just in case the weather goes bad.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Can't focus when you're this tired. Okay. It's actually a bit more chill than it was last night. So we might have to give up on this. And then you see the "you died in the night" thing. 38 days. Yeah, it's much more chill than it was. Let's try just another 2 hours. The bedroll itself will keep us warm. But not through everything. Okay, that's fine. Let's finish up the book. There we go. Penitent Scar achievement. Probably those two are related, and the badge and that achievement. I don't know, they weren't in sync or something. So that was Rifle 3. Accuracy range increased, critical hit chance increased, extra condition per repair action. But we don't repair you, we clean you, right? So I don't know. Maybe that means you can repair it from ruined, from 0%. Very slowly. 3% at a time. And there we go. I should check my other gear while we're doing this. This is getting kind of messy. Oh, whetstone got ruined. We'll go ahead and get it up to 90, 99, or whatever it is. 96.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
She always complains. Complain. Our bow is getting a little messed up, and that's not repairable. This is... But we need quality tools. Quality tools. So I guess this is not indefinite. I was thinking we could just repair this over and over again. But no. That's going to run out eventually. All these arrow shafts. We really need to get that going. Okay. One more sharpen. So that was an eventful time. We had some real trouble with wolves. We had a bear ghosting through our little hut. We overcame cabin fever. Or at least a risk of cabin fever. And now all our gear is in tip-top shape. I think I'll stop here. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Please leave a comment, a like, subscribe if you are inclined to. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.